And we're back.
Archer.
Yeah, you know who? I think you know who he is.
Really?
I
How?
think you know who he is.
Gerard knows who he is.
Yes.
I'm
Gerard
curious as
knows
to
who he
how.
is.
Yeah, then again, his dad's a merchant. He's probably had dealings with the Tempest Dream.
And actually do what I just did and say, Archer?
Season 1 favorite?
Archer tilts his head as if, at least giving you the hint that that was indeed his name, but he's confused as to who you are.
Right. And just for your information, Gerard will be like holding his bow, but not in like sort of down at his side, not in any kind of threatening way.
So, who is this?
Gerard is... Not Gerard.
I assume that
Archer
I know him.
is a
I know
member
he's,
of
like,
the
well-known
Skyritz
Yes.
crew
Yes.
aboard the Tempest Dream.
So
He's
Gerard will
half-elf,
say,
he's an archer, he's an herbalist,
sorry,
kind of sort of healer, but not really.
Is it well known that he can't talk, or I'm not sure what the status.
I think most people know
And
that.
that. He can't talk.
Most people know that he's mute.
Yeah, part of his backstory is his tongue got cut out.
Gerard will say,
Although in the Mass Effect event, again, spoilers, but if you're watching this, you shouldn't really care about spoilers. When they did the Mass Effect crossover with Dragon Age, Season 1, not Season 2 crossover, Archer got a new tongue. Because the Mass Effect people can do that.
Okay.
Archer looks at you, studies you very carefully, and then he slowly lowers his bow and arrow, and then he puts the arrow behind him on his.
Yeah, maybe not shoot the guest. That's just good manners.
From the wall, he like sort of leaps off of it, and then lands in front of you. So now he's, instead of sideways, he's now, in front of you regularly. And he does it in a very athletic manner. Like this guy is, he's legit.
Yeah.
So.
That's a neat trick you did. And
It really is. Then again, it's the Fade, so...
He again...
there's a lot of neat tricks you could do.
He again looks around.
It's a neat trick that you're alive at all.
Very much so.
And he then looks at the where the demon used to be, and then he points at the demon.
And girlfriend has coffee.
Of course, girlfriend has coffee. I am not going to this without caffeine.
Gerard will put out his hand.
And I have coffee right now as we record.
Sorry, it just looked like you were falling asleep in your mug.
I thank you very much. My name is...
No, not at all.
Gerard Payne. It's possible you've heard of
Just really enjoying my coffee.
Gerard's company.
As my strap escapes down my shoulder yet again.
Actually, his eyes...
I should have fixed that before we started recording.
And then he goes like this, and then he goes into his pack and he pulls out a card. And it says Payne's Practical Products on the card.
And Gerard will go, that's...
Yeah, they've been passing out those cards all
I
season.
don't know how much that means to you, but at least that's who I am. Have you been in the Fade for a long time? Do you know how to get out?
He shakes his head.
Well, I don't know that I have anything, any better ideas here. Do you just want to look around? Maybe we can find something?
Yeah, and we want to engage with you. Come on, come play with us.
It's really
Come join the main storyline.
He will not.
Practical products.
And,
Yep, Payne's
he
Practical
will,
Products.
Look around.
The PPP.
and,
Yep.
I guess he will.
Sounds like a revolutionary group.
Snap his finger
It does.
and points at a specific direction, and you can see like a faint glow in the sky.
okay. Gerard will kind of look at him and look that direction and start walking.
Okay. You will follow Archer towards that
If you've
direction.
watched the TV show Archer,
And Evan, this
following
is why
Archer
I
is a really bad
commented,
idea.
Funny you asked that question, Evan, because I knew this was going to happen. When you asked Evan asked a question about Archer, which I'm not going to answer immediately, but he asked a question about Archer in the comments, and I was like, funny you asked that question about Archer, Evan. Meanwhile, Kenna, you wake up. The last thing that you remember is that you were being sucked into some sort of rift gate.
Yeah,
from
Manfred and her
the-
brother's body threw her into the Fade and stole her bracer. She's
You
not
wake up
having a
really,
good
really
day.
Busy. You're on your back.
And her bear's not with her.
then you start
Nope.
to
Which is probably a good thing.
You're not really sure if you're still asleep.
Because, yeah.
you realize
Well, you'll see when the scene
you're
comes
in
up.
the Fade. And you have no clue how much time has passed. Like, you have zero idea how long you've been out. But you're in the
Alright,
Fade by yourself.
I think I do have questions. Where did the bear go?
Her staff and everything.
Yes, she does.
Remember if it was brought with them on when they went on the raid, when they discovered the re-risen Avar.
She'll take a quick
Don't think it did.
look around.
I might be remembering wrong.
Berries. See that she's alone. That all of her friends are not anywhere near her. She's very. Right now, she's feeling a lot of anger. at what
Understandable.
happened. A lot of guilt because she didn't recognize
Yeah.
that it wasn't her brother this whole time. And
It's almost like your brother should have had more
very
screen
angry
time.
and focused on getting
Aw.
back. So I imagine she's just going to.
Well, you have to admit, it's a pretty big
Take
plot
the
point to
path
set
and
up,
start
and then
walking.
because the main party didn't interact with Eric at all,
Roll navigation. If
you
have
couldn't
it.
really tell what was going on until the big
Ah.
reveal happened.
Okay.
Oops. I don't have it. Oh.
Bloop.
The roll 20.
15 with a 2 stunt.
15? Okay, alright. We'll say you'll pick a direction that your gut says you should move, and you'll move in that direction.
Because the guts
Lyle, roll
is never
You
right.
and your father, Arlen,
We're getting out of
make your
Dodge.
way out of the camp that you were in, and throughout the night, you guys travel by horseback, with Clever flying ahead just to make.
Actually, I'm curious, how good is Eagle's dark vision?
Huh?
keeping
How
an
good
eye
is Eagle's dark vision? Being able to see at night.
An eagle?
And you,
Yeah.
you travel for a couple days.
I
would say.
think it's pretty
During
good, but
your
again,
travel,
it's also one of those things. It depends on the breed
Clever
or
returns back to
the
you,
species
perches
of
on
eagle.
your,
You have eagles
shoulder,
that hunt at night
and the
that
way
are
he
probably
starts,
fairly
like,
good.
lightly pecking
but,
onto your forehead as if tell you
I
something.
don't
And I think
Yes,
a-
Clever. Tell me the plot has
in
arrived.
such a way that you can kind of get the
Sorry.
sense of what
I
he's
don't
telling
think a
you.
lot of eagles
The way
are
that he's
actually
picking
night
you,
hunters.
you can
I don't
tell
think so
them
either,
that
but
there's-
oh well.
Because you do see the difference between
Yes.
something like
You
an
can
owl,
kinda tell that,
my
he
personal
is
favorite
trying
bird.
to
Well, there is an
inform
owl
you
in
that
this
there's
campaign, it
something
just
you
didn't show up in my session, which
Oh.
I'm really sad about. I wanted Clever to get to meet Owlette. That would have been nice.
Something the matter.
Owlette. It's called Owlette.
No, actually the tree is Owlette, the owl is called Acorn.
Alright.
Okay.
Clever will fly
Sorry.
ahead.
We also have a Sylvan in this campaign, but it didn't show up in my
You'll end
session.
up,
Sylvan?
at the edge
Yeah,
of a
the big walking
small
trees.
Oh, okay.
overpass.
It's a friendly one that wants a girlfriend.
And you can see that there is
Okay, well, sure. I just did a
open
long blink
small
because
rift,
that
like
just
you see in Inquisition.
sounded weird.
And
It
there's
is.
a couple of
A good way, though.
2 or 3 demons.
Oh, there's
shaped,
demons.
I guess,
Time for robots to go
from
kill
the
things.
this, and are currently attacking this dwarf.
A dwarf?
The dwarf.
Oh, you're gonna hate this character. I'm sorry.
Fight
I have no control over the NPCs here.
Crossbow-looking thing. And before anyone asks, no, it's not Baron.
And of course you
And I
don't.
wish it were Varric.
Sorry, it's not Baron.
What about my Tuku cameos?
He did. It's not fair, darn it.
Time, I'll get mine degree.
Then again, I had more NPCs, so trade-off.
He needs help.
It looks like he could use some help. Yes.
You're
By
really
the
gonna hit
looks
this
of
NPC's
the-
voice.
Of the.
I'm sorry, love.
It looks like that there were other demons.
I
That
just want to
managed
say
kill
I
off, and it looks
don't
he did a
like
decent
some of the
job
voices that
himself,
Harks
but
make.
I think that they-
So, nothing against Hark's
have
personal,
managed to
but
bring down
I have
to the
a
point
really
where
problematic
it's ahead.
hearing register. So
Clever,
some of these
launches,
voices
like,
makes
small
me
band,
physically
decides
hurt.
to her messages, takes it
I'm
out,
sorry.
doubles real quick.
So if it's a
Demons,
high-pitched
huffing
voice,
medicine, Come, be ready to heal. Puts message into band. says
It's
something
not as
about
high-pitched as the voice you really
Clever
hated
will
from
fly
last
off.
season, but it's
You
similar.
will
Okay.
try to attempt to help
I'm
this
sorry.
dwarf.
Not your fault.
Alright.
I'm trying not to give anything away
If
because
you're
they do
going to
reveal who it
try to
is.
attack one of the shades, feel free to roll an attack.
Oh yes, we are going to attack the shades.
Okay.
Enter. 14 one stop.
14. Okay. That will be a hit. Roll for damage.
17.
Yes.
Okay, 17.
And
You
skirmish plus long-handed sword, so I'm also going to be pushing it back 3 feet. Or yards.
perfect.
I'm moving it away from
You
me.
charge forward towards the demon.
And if I'd been thinking, I would have activated Spirit Warrior.
And you slice.
It's a nice little bonus
the
to my
giant
defense and to my
gash
magic,
across
so...
the side of the shade. The shade turns around and engages with you.
As it should.
And tries to
Do you have as good a luck here as you did with the Black Knight?
Yeah.
the jump says, "Oh, yes."
If anyone's wondering what we're talking about, the Black Knight, go watch her
Rebuilding Denerim.
Rebuilding Denerim.
It's awesome.
It's one of the most awesome fights ever.
The dwarf continues to fire across his crossbow at the creatures, and every time he fires at the crossbow, this greenish, acidic-looking...
Yeah, all the archers got cool toys.
splashes out,
Oh, well.
Tries to dissolve the demons. You continue to fight, and between the two
But
of
we
you,
don't get to roll anymore.
guys,
Darn
do
it.
manage to
I hit a really
take
good
down
stat.
the demons, but the rift is still open currently. The,
Yeah, that's
dwarf,
not good. Get the Inquisitor, quick.
Takes out a handkerchief and he wipes it. This is what the dwarf looks like.
And Sam is having a reaction to this.
I can see.
Dad?
Yay, I got it right.
Yes.
Who?
It's Cogs' father.
Oh.
Good God.
Yep, I told you.
Oh, yes. It's a fine contraption. Very.
Okay, it's not as
What
obnoxious
did you
as
say? You're
Cog,
lost.
Didn't get my name.
but yeah. I am sorry, Hark.
We're all boss.
You have interesting role-playing ideas,
Call
and
me
I can
sorcerer.
respect some of that, but your voice work is not the greatest. I am
Leo's
sorry.
gone over to Neil to examine what's left of
Personal
the shades.
opinion, just personal
Yeah,
opinion.
I mean, the shades.
Yes,
you can
poke,
poke at
poke.
the shades,
Let's poke the
and
corpses.
shades probably have some red.
Only good can come of that.
Potions, maybe.
Harvest.
Maybe. All right, you can harvest enough to make. What are some of the more offensive potions that you make? Or
None.
grenades? Do you make grenades at all, or just potions?
Nope, just potions.
Alright.
And straight healing.
All right, we'll say that you
Yep.
have enough to roll a
And I'm gonna say healer a lot this session.
natural lore. Yeah.
I'm going to say
I
healer
use
a
that
lot
for
this
save.
session.
It's like
Ah.
17? Or was that?
No,
Sorry.
You okay?
18.
I didn't
Alright,
see Ev's
18.
headphones as try to escape his head the night we recorded this.
Ah.
So this is my first time seeing that.
Well, I missed it completely, so don't feel
So you have
bad.
enough to craft 2 moderate healing potions,
Nice.
or 4 light healing potions, or a combination thereof.
Let's
If that
take
makes
2
sense.
moderate.
Okay. Kenna, while this is happening, so you've been traveling again, while you've been in the Fade, you have time doesn't really flow normally in the Fade, so you don't know.
So
if
how
it's
did your character end up in the
an
Fade?
hour?
She doesn't.
A day. Or
Remember, she's
7
outside of the
days,
rift,
or maybe
and
Oh,
you'll
okay.
see.
like your idea of time is completely foreign to you right now.
And there I read
And at some
straps
point,
again, and
you
more
see
coffee.
in the distance what appears to be some sort of green glowing light that catches your eye. And as you get closer to it, you can see that it appears to be a rift into the main world. A hole into the main world.
Yeah, I guess it's time you join the main plot too.
Determined. Do it.
You goes determined to it, and you can see on the other side there does seem to be some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. and then you jump through, and the sensation going through the rift makes you feel really nauseous, and it lasts for several seconds, but eventually you manage to get through, and you can breathe fresh oxygen through your lungs as you jump in and fall to the grassy ground in front of you, right in front of Rovas.
Round 1.
Demon!
3 points Superman landing.
Wait.
Definitely did.
Lower sword back over. Do I recognize her?
You know, it's been a few years we haven't
How
seen
much
each
has it been
other.
since last time I all together and saw
It's
each other.
been, yeah, I mean, it's been at least 5 years
Yeah.
since you probably have seen Kenna's, but I would say you could recognize her. I would say.
Kenna?
She's probably still a little sick and nauseous from the crazy ride.
Right. It came from the rift. It could
Shall,
be a...
but I know
That
this
sounds
now.
like a horror
but
movie.
It could be a...
It is,
came
but
from the rift.
exactly.
Oh, okay,
Very
we'll do
proficient
that.
in killing things.
Oh, okay. As you were.
Also, I'm a healer.
Take a shot.
Look at me. What have you been doing that's stupid? For you, it could be any number of things.
True, but
Excuse me? Who? I'm going to throw up.
Okay, not on me. Hold her hair, move her to the side.
priorities.
She bars.
And Kenna being sick right here is probably what saved her from Rovas drawing sword and trying to kill her right off the bat.
That's fine. Go a healing check.
24 600.
Go me.
Yeah, I mean, she feels nauseous because she went through the rift, you believe. And so she'll be fine. She just needs to be reoriented again. It's like she was spinning around so fast that now she's getting really dizzy and sick and nauseous, but she should be fine. She just got off of the teacups.
Oh, that's the worst ride. Oh,
Never been on the teacup, so wouldn't
I'm
know.
not doing okay. Oh.
It'll spin you round and round.
Just breathe deep.
Apparently.
Gonna be fine. If you wanna wash your mouth out, I have some water.
She kind of like pushes her away instinctively now that she's starting to get her bearings. What? I'm out of the fade. I did it. Oh,
Yes, you did. Good job.
So Kenna, you notice two things. So if you're on the map right now, just to give you an idea of where you are, you guys are in the free marches.
Yeah.
So I would say
We're a
that,
long way from home.
I would say that you guys are approximately over here. If you look at my cursor,
Okay.
right by that that body of water, that small body of water in the Wilder Vale. So you're in the free marches, and Kenna, you can see very clearly this like green bubble, this green looking bubble of nonsensical looking fadiness in the distance.
Yeah, we only tore open a hole in the sky.
Doesn't look good.
Hopefully the Avar aren't going to get blamed for
I'm
that.
assuming she knows what that's from.
Yes, she's gonna know. She knows what that is. But she is probably shocked to see it's as big as it is.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much
Something
time
that
has passed,
big
by the
would
way.
just cover the horizon.
She's
Yeah.
gonna back up, sort of staring at the bubble. Oh my gosh. By the gods.
Well, unless it's a spherical bubble and it's up in the air.
This is bad.
Oh,
no,
that.
it's, no.
You're talking about the fade bubble. Yeah, it's getting bigger.
So hearing his voice, she's gonna assume that
I didn't even think if it's actually a spherical bubble touching the ground.
I don't
Has-
think it's touching the ground, though. I think it's floating in the air.
Has she seen Cersei before, or does she just know?
Okay.
I think
I
you've
don't-
always heard his name. You've never seen him
Okay.
before, but you have definitely heard his name because his men have given
Yeah.
you some trouble in the past.
Oh yeah.
So, oh yes. Granted, this was earlier in, but it's been a number of years since any of his men have given you trouble. But you've had some history.
So in other words, this is another of your NPCs we need to wrap up the loose ends on.
What
They did the same things in A and C.
am I?
3 marches.
We still still in the water. We're in the free watches.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You took a tumble
What are you?
Yeah.
Who is
sideways
this?
Yeah.
Why are
through time and space.
going on?
Yeah, what is going on? That's a good question.
She's very confused.
Do you want to tell her, or should I?
Go ahead. I want ale.
She really does. She wants ale.
That is the Fade Bubble. Something happened about 1 month ago, roughly, and that giant thing in the sky is a giant rift.
And now they've escaped both shoulders.
above
It's
Navarra.
been a month. A month.
Yes, it's
I was
been
in
a
the
month.
Fade for a month.
Wait, you in the Fade?
How did you end up in the
How did
Fade?
you do that?
That is a very.
How did you fuck up so badly?
Exactly.
Did anybody else come out through where I came out through? Was it just me?
Just you. And demons. I killed one.
I'm very proud of myself.
Priorities.
Sweetie, have some ale. We'll sit, we'll talk. Come on.
See, she's being social.
Neil, I need to get to the
See, Kenna's being hostile.
Find my brothers.
They're lost.
Kenna's probably being confused.
True, but
She doesn't want ale. Clearly, there's something wrong with her.
exactly.
Yeah. How are you alive?
I'm awesome.
Were you brought back by them?
No. Do I look like I'm in a different body, girl? I mean, I know you did not care about my body as much as some of your family, but just saying.
You know about them being brought back then?
Yep.
No.
Like,
It's weird.
how do you know? What have they done?
That's also a good question.
Approached us that survived and asked us to join them?
There are more survivors.
Yeah, obviously. Wait. Let me guess. You, in your usual self-absorbed fashion, thought, I am the last one!
No.
Oh, I call shenanigans that. I have seen the other episodes.
Wait, the whole thing was tracking. Where did you find people?
Yeah, that's a good question also.
Tracking. I rely on clever.
She has a 1 in her perception, darn it!
And then
By this point, the eagle, this great eagle, soaring into the sky.
Also, let's put a pin in this moment of, I found people and Kenna didn't. Because I'm going to address it later.
Clever, Kenna, clever.
The eagle nods towards Kenna's direction.
Kenna will bow to it, understanding the relationship of a companion animal.
Aw.
Okay. Alright. Survivors.
I have to say
Are they
that
all-
Sam acts Kenna's confusion brilliantly.
That she
I
does.
Technically not, because I don't want part of their idiocy.
So they're going through with it.
People brought back? The dwarf asks.
Yeah, you probably don't know what's going on, poor dwarf.
That's a complicated story. Who are you,
Oh,
by the way?
my name is Cersei, he says, as he holds out a hand to shake with a smile.
Cersei.
Yes.
Cog's father, Cersei.
You know Cogs?
Doesn't everyone know Cogs, really?
Cogs.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
Let's just say I've run into a few of your men in the past. I've got a few scars in.
Oh.
And Rovos is just like, I'm taking notes, I'm paying attention.
Oh,
How long until my dad gets here and I can leave?
Yeah, well, it's just nice knowing you, Cersei says, and he looks towards Rovas. A pleasure to meet you. I'll
You know, if you were a
be
cuter
going
dwarf
now,
in
so-
her age, she might hit on you, but you're not.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
I'm leaving because I was here, and now I'm going to go.
I like that.
Wait.
I was here,
Wait.
and now I'm going to
I'm
go.
not going to hurt you. That's the past. Whatever. We had conflicts.
Really?
Yes, I don't care. I've got more important things to do right now. Look, your son, Cogs, do you know where he is? Or maybe... Look, she's going to lean in close to him. I know about the dwarves.
I should have rolled perception on this.
Okay.
And again, Rovas has no sense of context of what that means.
Okay.
Any of my friends got out. I think one of them might be with his daughter, Rosie.
Oh. Yes, that's awkward. Okay. Yes, so to answer your question, I was going to go away from that.
You know, the sensible thing.
Turning to the big green thing. And yes, looking for the Tempest Dream, but I haven't seen it in weeks.
Okay. Alright. Then go. I'll do this on my own.
Because you're the solution to everything.
Just,
You know.
yeah. If,
Oh well.
if you run
Guilty.
into Cogs, or if you run into them and ask them if they've seen my friends, tell them Kenna is looking for them.
Because you're good at tracking.
You say that you have a friend who knows one of the dwarves.
And now we're playing with
Rosie, you
clever.
said?
Yes, sweet girl.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, these are the, air quotes, magic dwarves.
My other son?
He's responsible for that group.
Yeah, less.
I really kind of wish Rovos would have found out about them, especially the brain surgery.
He is her father.
She would care a lot about that topic.
Less said about that.
Well,
Again, I haven't watched, but I've heard about
maybe I'll
dwarves,
stick around
and
just
I
for
think
you.
the whole concept is
Hell, I suppose. It depends on what
Bad.
you're doing, though. He says, pointing at robots.
I more just get to the point of it's brain surgery in medieval times.
I was leaving. What are your plans, Kenna? Also something
I
stupid.
need to deal with that. And to deal with that, I need to find my clan, my whole people. I need to find my brothers. You said you were with them.
I said I left them. I was with them.
I saw a big group of, I think, Avarians moving that way.
Yeah, that's a little hard to tell
few
these
days
days
ago.
with them being Navaran bodies and stuff.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from them, too. They look scary.
See, Rovos and Cersei should just go have adventures.
I'm trying to take work for Weldon.
Yeah, I know. I just freaking want the frostbacks back.
And here's the big point. These two have something in common. They do not want the March on Freldon to happen. They have common ground.
I need to find my
Let's put
friends.
another pin in X. I will come back to it.
And then I need to fix everything else. Look, I'm not sure where to go. I was in Navarre when this whole thing started. I was there in its creation. And I need to make it right.
Yeah, you do as the main character.
The Reborns.
Yeah?
Could you tell me where?
Yeah, sure. Proceeds to tell her where.
Because out of character, I didn't know.
Is it Navarre, Hark?
They are by that coast. They're by that coast that I was talking about, to the east of Kirkwall. So they're about to cross the sea to get into Ferelden.
Yeah, because that can only end it good.
Right. Okay.
How can they invade? I
Just
mean,
need a moment to think.
never mind. I'm just nitpicking.
I don't know how much I can tell you.
Well,
I'm
Ferelden got
still
decimated in the Blight. They
Yeah.
are now just getting people to come back.
Oh, basically, as long as you can walk in there and position yourself, you'll take over.
Pretty much. And the Avar just got a really big population boost with everyone dead brought back.
Because we're gonna have to get something that was stolen from me and them. It's complicated, and
You keep saying that, and most of my experiences are when people say it's complicated. It's really not. It's just you don't want to fess up to something. What did you do?
I didn't do it. It happened to me, in a way.
Okay.
All right, look, you'll know this story. Keep an open mind, Rovas.
Open mind, Fade Spirit jammed into her head. One of the two.
Do you see this mark on chest.
Oh yeah,
Well,
her mark's on her boob.
It's,
So I kind of imagine Kenna just flashing her.
that's maybe not the right word. I'm a Pentavive guardian, Rojas.
what?
It's real, all of it. The gods, they
Obviously, but
chose. My soul was chosen, and I am a guardian. And my other friends that I was
Do
traveling
you realize how far-fetched that sounds? Good fact she just fell out of the fade.
into the alluvions, the mirrors. We found the
Well,
monsters.
again, I don't know the context of a lot of this stuff, so...
Sweetie, just first time hearing it.
We've been using it to correct the wrongs that we thought we were supposed to, but we failed, and we have to fix it. And bracers were taken from us by...
The what now?
That.
Again, if you don't know what's going on,
You remember him?
you're going to need a lot more explanation to get someone to believe you.
Wow.
Well,
Cersei says.
you're either insane or being honest.
I'm being as honest as I can be. Giving you the very quick version. Anyway, they used our bracers to enhance the power of this orb, and they opened that. Mathrath did, and he is manipulating my people. And I have to stop him, but to do that, I have to find my friends. We were all thrown into the
You
fate.
keep saying my people, but with Robus there, wouldn't it be
I don't know
our
if they're still
people?
there,
You'd think,
or
but eh.
if they've gotten out, but we have to find each other.
Yeah, but you Pentavive. That's just what you do.
Exactly. Go do your job, Kenna. Stop being lazy.
Really, you're being honest about that. And this is not just a delusionary thing brought on by the Fade.
No, it's not. I am part of the leftover spark of creation. I am light and dark and creation and void.
Of course you are.
Look, you believe in the gods, right?
Obviously.
Then go on faith that what I'm saying is true.
Yeah, I tend to believe more on proof. And right
Have you
now,
seen
you're
the
making...
gods? Do they come to you? Do you see them?
Actually, as the Avar, they would. They feel if you have a second wind in battle, that's Korth. You see an formation of birds, that's the
I
lady.
have spirit of command in my head.
So, I trump you.
He doesn't shut up, by the way.
And I really wish Hark would have played with that.
Listen to you. Which is the only reason
Maybe.
I haven't left. I really want to leave. You're going into the crazy. I'm running away from the crazy.
Yeah.
Because I have to stop it.
Good luck.
I want to do something. You can't just keep running, Rovas. It's going
Oh.
to follow the earth.
Red flag in front of a bull, dear girl.
You can do something, or you can continue to run. It is your choice. I will not judge
And
you.
now we actually begin round one. The gloves are on. Let's go.
See, funny thing, I heard a lot of rumors after I woke up after the Holt spell. There were people that spotted you and Isbjorn running away. Is that true?
Are we really going to talk about this now?
Yes.
I would love a chance.
I waited all year for this conversation, young lady.
As the people were being slaughtered around me,
And now we begin monologuing.
her blood warm on my cheek, her last request.
Just go watch episode 1.
The staff and the hold beast away to live and come back and take the land. So that is what I did. And I did not do it with an easy heart. I have lived with the guilt of surviving. And
I think everyone that survived that's ever, though, has
the
guilt.
problem with
Yeah.
surviving was that you end up
And it
with
makes it
ghosts
feel like
everywhere.
my guilt's so much bigger.
On your shoulders, and that was a weight I bared all these years.
I know. I'm a healer. Remember?
Take a shot.
So you can get that judgmental face and stop looking at me. I know what I did, and I would do it again, because what I've become,
Is the main character.
dying there was not an option.
Well, you know, time paradox.
It was a hard choice to make, but that is the kind of choice you make as a leader. And I've learned
If you're
that
out,
now.
you know, with that of the people. Look,
They were
sorry,
being
that's
slaughtered
all I
by
said
the
was a yes/no.
In other words, I want to do some more plot stuff. I don't want to fight you just yet.
You go run. I can do this on my own. I don't need you.
Yeah, but if I go run, then I don't get to engage with the plot, and I kind of need to.
I was in the Fade.
Because I'm pretty sure Hark would be pissed if I went, bye! And there's boyfriend in the background.
I'm an idiot.
Of course I am.
But I do want to see your brothers again. And you're not headed that way.
You know, priorities.
Let's go stop some idiots.
Let's stop some idiots by being idiots.
Get on the engine, go. Yes.
Exactly. And that is where the session ends for now.